Walgreens HAULgreens is back again. You guys remember when I did this, I don't know, it might have been a year or more ago, and I titled it Walgreens HAULgreens and thought I was really clever? Well, I've come up with more products from Walgreens and just figured I'd give it the same title. But I do have some Ulta things, a few Ulta things to tell you about as well. Now for the classic haul disclaimer.
This was not all purchased in one shopping trip. This was purchased during multiple shopping trips.
I love when everybody says that in a haul video because you know it's going to happen and I'm like, waiting for it, and I get excited when it happens. But anyways, first thing, a brand new thing that I hadn't even seen advertised yet, but I just found it at Walgreens, and it is the CoverGirl Plus Olay Eye Rehab 2-in-1 Brightening Concealer. And chances are you've seen the foundations that look like this, only they're taller, and it does have that swirled thing going on there. And I do like that it has a little pump thing. I haven't used it yet, but there's a look at the product, and it just has, you know, a really thin texture, it seems like. I really get the feeling that this isn't necessarily going to be a full coverage type product, but more of just a brightening product. So I can't wait to try that. Like I said, it is brand new to me, so I will definitely be testing it out in the coming days and let you know how that goes. Also, this. Okay, I've seen this in ads. People have told me this was great. That Vaseline Spray and Go Moisturizer. I just thought, what's the deal? Why do we now need a spray-on moisturizer? Can't you just pump it out of a bottle, you know? But after getting this and taking the plunge, and I got the cocoa butter thing sent here, I realized that it's really a difference in formula that's in this can. It's not just the fact that, you know, you twist this and then you like spray it on and bam, and then you rub it in. But it's a really thin consistency for a moisturizer, for a lotion. A lot of mine are thicker. They do take a little bit longer, not only to blend in, but to actually feel like they've sunk into your skin somewhat. And this one, you know, like I just rubbed it into my arm here, and now my arm, while it feels moisturized, it definitely does not feel like there's anything kind of sitting on the surface of my skin. So I must say, I really do like this, and I just love the ability to like spray it on really fast and rub it in and you're good. So, and I do like the cocoa butter scent. If that's a scent that you know you like, you will probably like this one. I've told you guys how much I enjoy the Milani Shadow Eyes. They are long-wearing shadow sticks from the drugstore, and there's a limited edition setup out now, and I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be around because I did see it a few times here recently, but it's all neutrals. Some are shimmery, some are more just creamy shades. I got a couple of the creamier ones because the ones I already had were a little bit, you know, colorful and shimmery and bright, and so I got a couple of basics. One is Almond Cream, and if you're wanting that totally neutral kind of skin tone base with no shimmer in it, that's what that shade's gonna give you. And these absolutely, like, you have a little playtime, you have some time to rub it out and blend it out with your finger if you want, but then it is gonna set and it's not gonna budge, so that's something to keep in mind. So there's the light one, and then I got Cafe au Lait, and this one is gonna be your creamy brown. And so that one looks like that. Again, no shimmer in either of these, and I just thought, you know, a lot of the cream shadow products I have, the vast majority are, you know, pretty metallic or sparkly in some way, so I thought it would be nice to have just a couple of basics. Now this thingy here is not a jumbo shadow stick, but is a liner. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner, and I got this because of a new blog I discovered. It's called Mascara. I'll put it down here so you can see the spelling of it, but the girl who does the blog, her name is Kara, and she's got great, just great tips here and there. She does awesome before and after work. She's a makeup artist. The night I discovered her blog, I think I just read and read and read, you know? And something that she was recommending was this liner, and it is a really smooth, creamy liner. Here you go. See how long, like, that point is? It goes on real easily. As far as staying power, I've worn this a few times, and I do think I notice a little bit of fading. Like, just putting it on my upper lash line, you know, no false eyelashes on top of it or anything, and I feel like the black intensity can fade a little bit in my waterline as well. Not amazing staying power there either, but this is a really nice like liner to smudge out and smoke out and, you know, do different smudgy liner tricks with it. Just don't maybe rely on it as your most hardcore staying power black liner. A few lip products. The Maybelline Color Whispers. I really like these. I love how, I've said this before, but one shade can give you, I feel like, multiple looks. You put them on sheer, but you can totally build them up to have a little more color intensity, and they feel so light. I just love it. I love how the consistency is not too slick. It really feels like it is clinging to your lips, but not in an uncomfortable or annoying way. So I love these. And I've got really mostly a lot of lighter colors. Some of the brighter ones like Pinup Peach is a nice coral, Rose of Attraction has a little more color to it. But I really hadn't looked at the deeper end of the range. I got, let's see, this dark one is called Berry Ready. And it looks like this. That's a really pretty color there. It's definitely just a rich berry. I sense quite a bit of red in that as well. Now, I swiped over that a couple times, but if I just did it once, you could see how, see the variance there in color, so you could get that kind of a look or that kind of a look. The other one here is called Mad for Magenta. Beautiful. I've worn this one several times. This has a little bit more of a purple tone in it than I am typically accustomed to wearing, but I like it. And so I'll do a sheer swatch and then a more concentrated swatch of that. Look how that could not look more like just a classic pink right there in the sheer swatch, but in the opaque swatch, it's got a pink with a little bit of cool, you know, purple tone in it. I love it. It's really pretty. One more lip thing, and I mentioned loving the texture of the Color Whispers, you know, not too slick. This texture, I've blogged about these Caresse lip colors from L'Oreal, and I feel like they are just a little slippery for my liking, but this color just really caught my eye. This bright pinky coral. I am wearing it today. I put it on kind of sheer, actually. I didn't want it to clash too much with whatever was going on my shirt, but it is a little bit buildable. Check out my blog to see my full, you know, post on these things, but that's what that shade looks like. I think it's very pretty, very summery. Again, I wish like I could have that exact color in the Color Whisper, but it's still nice, and I'm definitely going to use it. Okay, Ulta Revlon Baby Stick. I believe the shade on this one was Sunset, but it does not any longer have that name on there. What the heck? Are these supposed to do something? I even saw these as like an editor's favorite in a magazine. And I thought, what? Are these are good, supposed to be good? Look, you think maybe, okay, this is a lip and cheek thing, and it's going to give me that beautiful color. Okay, I'm going to swatch it on my hand and see what it looks like. Okay. What? It's like I cannot make this show up on my face. You know how lip smackers, you know, they have a color to them, but they usually don't show up with much color on your face, on your lips. It's the same deal here. You know, they've given you this gorgeous, what seems to be like a tangerine reddish color, and then you try to, you know, put it on, and I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. It's there. Faintly. I thought this was going to be really cool. I had heard people buzzing about these, maybe like, have you found them yet? Everybody was kind of looking for them, and I just thought that was a big fat letdown. Except it's just a little baby stick, so I guess it can't be big fat. Also at Ulta, a newfound favorite thing. Love this so much. This is Physicians Formula, the Matte Shadow Quad in Quartz Quartet. I used this in my latest Get Ready With Me video. Absolutely love the looks this can create. Fantastic basics. I love that this shade is almost light blue. This is kind of like a little bit of like a deep dusty rose. They're beautiful. They blend together nicely. I have the Canyon Classics Quad, and I like that one too. But I think I might even like this one a little bit better. I just love the coolness in these shades, and I think with a primer they have awesome staying power too. Remember that mascara blog I talked about? And she had a whole thing pointing out exactly every single reason why she loves this next palette. And like specifically like down to each individual shade, what each shade was awesome, what was great about it. And it's the Stila In the Light eyeshadow palette. I'm not quite sure why I didn't give this more of a look, you know, just in general. I got this on Ulta online, by the way, and it comes with a, I believe it's called a smudge stick. Is that what it is? Smudge stick waterproof eyeliner in Damsel. But all these neutral shades, matte, 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 and matte. So 1, 2, 3, 4 matte basics, and then some pretty, like this shade. These two I've used together and loved. This is a very interesting shade here too, with a little bit of blue tone. I haven't really dug into Stila eyeshadows in quite a while, and so I think I kind of lost sight of how good the quality is. I went ahead and just decided to swatch them for you so you can just get a look at it. But really nice shades, love the mattes. The shimmers are nice too. I don't feel like they're overly flaky. You're not getting a bunch of glitter or sparkle. You know, even the shimmery shades are more of like, you know, pearly metallic finish as opposed to something with a lot of glitter. So I hope you enjoyed the haul. I hadn't done one in a while, so I thought it was about time. And with some of these things, I know I sort of reviewed them for you. Others I could definitely give you more information on as I try them more. So always check my blog. That's beautybroadcast.net. I do a lot of extra reviews there. You can see certain products used in like face of the day posts and stuff like that. So I try to keep that updated really regularly. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.